I'm Susan Hoffman, and we're here to discuss water conservation and the drought with Maia Davis, Senior Environmental Planner with the Atlanta Regional Commission. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Our lake levels are at a historic low. Paint for me the really accurate picture of where we are as we look at this drought.
Well, Lake Lanier has hit its historic low. Altoona's not quite there yet. We are facing an exceptional drought. That's the highest category of drought in North Georgia. And what that means is our lake levels are low, and many of our stream flows are lower than they have been in over 60 years.
Devastating. In other words, devastating.
Right. This could be our worst drought on record here in North Georgia.
What does that mean to me as a resident of the metro region?
Especially in these times of drought, it's imperative for everyone to use water more responsibly. In the Atlanta region, in our homes, we use half of the water that's used, period, in the region.
Things like showers, washing machines, dishwashers, lawns.
So it's especially important to save water in our homes.
What can I do as a resident to conserve efficiently?
I think it's really important to remember TTS, turf, toilets, and showers. This is where we use the most water in our homes. So that's going to be the area where it's most important to save water. Turf, toilets, showers.
All right, we already know there's watering bans, so just don't water, period. No watering. Don't even think about it.
No watering outdoors.
How long should our showers be?
5 minutes.
Max?
Take a shorter shower, if you can.
Some say even set the egg timer.
Yeah, you can. You can, or there's little shower timers that you can put in your shower to time yourself.
All right, do you make certain recommendations on toilets? There used to be old expressions that we used to use regarding toilets, or you're simply encouraging everyone to go with the low flow rather than minimizing your flush?
If you can afford a low flow toilet, that would be best. But a big way is to check it for leaks, because your toilet could be leaking and you may never hear it and you may never see it. And it could be leaking a lot of water.
That's interesting, because I think most people think when their toilet's leaking, they're going to hear that sound. You're saying not the case.
Not the case.
You say it's worth bringing the plumber out to double check.
Right, or you can take a little bit of food coloring, drop it in the back of the toilet tank, wait 20 minutes, don't flush the toilet, and if that color turns up in the bowl, then you have a leak, and then you may want to call your plumber.
Ah, okay, very good. All right, when it comes to things like dishwashers, clothes washers, make sure they're full.
Wash full loads.
Okay, now some have already gone and invested in, and I'm sure you'd like others too, are those really great new washing machines where they really minimize the water. So if you can,
those front-loading washing machines, instead of the old top-loading style, those front-loading washing machines use a lot less water.
All right, anything else you think we can do around the house? I hear some people putting the little pans in their showers at the beginning, so when the cold water, before it's gotten hot, isn't wasted, they put a bucket in there and then use that water for watering plants, or some people are now washing their clothes in it.
I use my leftover water in my dog bowls to water my plants outside. So there's creative ways that you can think of in your own home that'll work for you. You can also install low-flow shower heads and aerators and turn the water off while you're brushing your teeth or shaving.
The simple things. Fill the sink with a little bit of water to rinse your razor off if you're, I gotcha. All right. What about businesses? What can business and industry do to do
Any
their part?
business can assign somebody the job of water conservation. That person can help teach other employees how to conserve water, both at work and in the home. They can also look at the business's water use and see how they can implement ways at the business to reduce water. In restaurants, they could serve water only to patrons when they ask, instead of automatically having it on the table.
Have you found that people are doing that?
The restaurants I've been to lately have been doing that.
I have too.
You see it both ways, but I think everybody's trying to be responsible during this drought. In restaurants and other commercial kitchens and cafeterias, a really inexpensive and big way to save water is to install a low-flow pre-rinse spray valve.
Explain that.
That is that nozzle that they use to rinse dishes off before putting them in the dishwasher.
Gotcha. Go with the low flow. I see. All right.
And then when you actually turn the dishwasher on, make sure it's full.
Okay.
And it's the same thing in laundry facilities and in healthcare facilities use full loads.
I think of laundry, I mean like the number of hotels, for instance, in downtown Atlanta, and the linens and the towels that they wash every day.
Or they send them out to linen suppliers that wash them for them. And healthcare facilities, they may have dishwashers and clothes washers, but they'll also have sanitizers and sterilizers where they should only try to wash full loads.
Gotcha. All right, anything else that businesses could or should be doing?
Like I said, any business can check for and fix their leaks, and every business is unique, so be creative.
It just depends. The governor has asked for a 10% reduction by all utility companies. How do you think that will happen? Will it happen? And what does it mean to us, the residents and the employees of the metro region?
That's going to take everybody's attention and care to water conservation. The water utilities are really trying to do their part, educate their customers, work with their top water users and businesses and industries to help them find ways to reduce water. They're going out and trying to fix their own leaks in the water distribution system.
Okay.
Many of them are also offering free shower heads and low-flow aerators. Some are offering rebates on low-flow toilets.
So there's some carrots versus a stick. There's sticks, but there's carrots. There's incentives for people.
Right, incentives. And then the stick portion is some utilities are charging something similar to a drought surcharge, where if you are a top water user or if you aren't conserving water, they're going to charge you a little bit extra to hopefully get your attention.
So do you think that the combination of carrot and stick will get the job done? Are you optimistic?
I think it has really worked so far. I think everybody's attention is much more focused on water conservation than it has been in the past, but it really needs everybody's attention because no matter how much work the water utilities do, everyone, every resident, every business, every industry really needs to pay attention and try to do their part.
All right. What happens if we don't get the rain? What happens to our water supply if we don't get what we need?
Well, we are supposed to have a La Nina event over this winter, which is a hot and dry winter. And so the drought will persist through the winter. If we really don't get any rainfall, then this drought can intensify. And that could mean lower lake levels and lower stream levels. And that can affect the ability of water utilities to pull drinking water from those rivers and lakes.
All right. Where can I go for more information?
There's lots of water tips on how to save water in your home at wateruseitwisely.com. And then there's more information about conserving water and Georgia's drought at northgeorgiawater.org and conservewatergeorgia.net.
All right. Thank you so much, Maia. I appreciate your insight on all of this. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.